Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play.
The
49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Alpha, sit on! 180! 180! One shot! Sit on!
First down throw for Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
To number 85.
Second and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
On the gun, Jackson headed out right. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
New set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
At the Buccaneers' 40-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Brought in right side. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to number 10.
Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Finds him over the middle. So after 3, we're still waiting on our first score of the contest. Somehow, this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Looking
to throw. He rolls to his right. This finds its target. That's Hill. It's a gain of 4. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, and for the quarterback to stay in the field and find his completion.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers in range for a game-winning score. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
180. Get hot. 180.
Jackson's going to throw again. Short pass brought in.
Jackson's pass complete to number 10, Tyreek Hill.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Sit hot. 180.
Here he is to throw. This one's taken in by Hill. Gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
On the play. That's another 49er first down.
180.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
180. What a shot.
Here he is to throw. Catch is made in close.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes ended the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy when you're on 2nd down.
He'll look to throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. He breaks the tie. They're going to win in this game. Oh, touchdown! Landon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Escapes out to the left. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for one snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Here he goes. One final shot. It's on target to Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to...
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
On the play.
They'll try and play with some pace early on.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
2nd and goal.
It'll bring up 2nd down. Over the top. He's got it. Break him off. Touchdown. 49. Touchdown. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Middle. Out, sit hot.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Jackson's pass.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes.
To the goal line and in.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful.
Quick, ready? Hey, sit hot. Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Jackson.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around,
Incomplete.
but it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
It's a gain of
3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Again, it's Jackson. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And this is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway.
The Niners take
the 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
A 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Taken down behind
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's
They'll
3rd
come to the line
9.
here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Dickerson trying the right side. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
They really need to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The tackle by Brian Burns. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Dickerson on the handoff. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down at the 28. So they come up on 3rd down. So far, 2 possessions, 2 punts. Not a trend they want to continue. A carry for Dickerson. And they're going to get him down well short of first as he can only get this to the 30.
Cooper on the stop.
Another nice job there defensively. They've had it bottled up throughout this game. They used their scouting really well, but they've executed even better throughout this game. Their job now, don't relax, and all of a sudden, give him a chance to break off a big one.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
A gain of 15 yards.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Inside give to Dickerson. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 2nd down and 3.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
That's another 49er.
They'll run down with Dickerson.
Eric Dickerson, the ball carrier.
2 minutes left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Here's Eric Dickerson. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he can even get going on the football.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Sit on!
Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it on the field, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd
throwing. Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Intended for David Njoku.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Jackson. That is caught. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Niners 7. Dolphins.
So that amazingly a 17-play drive. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. They juked him. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Tua. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And that'll... So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And he is going to dive to the turf. What a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
running it with Dickerson. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but close there quickly at the end. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. Up the middle to go.
Dickerson. 7 yards there at a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
1st down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dickerson. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Dickerson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
A gain of 4 yards.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
On 1st down. Dickerson. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 33-yard line.
Keep it on the ground. Dickerson.
2nd and 1, and people are going to football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
2 minutes left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless.
49er 1st down.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The Cardinals, 14-yard now.
And off up the middle. Dickerson.
Well, the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
A gain of 6. And the 49er 1st down.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
Eric Dickerson.
Setting those lanes over there earlier in the drive. Dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Hey, middle. Please, check.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
The 2nd down.
It's his 3rd and goal.
Deron Payne on the stop. A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Down Jackson. And this pass broken up.
Pass.
The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
All right, let's go.
Start on the ground with Hubbard. And that won't have much. Only a yard on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 12.
Well, the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Brings up 2nd
as they
and
stop
8.
it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. Now San Francisco will call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And taken right at the 35. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
So it's the Cardinals set to receive it. They'll look for a winning drive as we get this overtime period started. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
So out now come the Cardinals.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive to help themselves out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, Ginger.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the sand, but he can't get away forever. Down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Third and 19.
Hey, Lion! Run! This is hot! There's a hot!
Here's Lawrence. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls, because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle when the snap went over the head of the QB, and guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Nifty move. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. 1st and goal. Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And this is a touchdown. Now it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Well done. You've defeated this
One score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. That one swung out wide to Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 14.
Out of the gun, it's May. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
5 yards.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Wakeman out to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. 49ers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10.
Eric Dickerson, the ball carrier.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Raiders' 40-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Quincy Williams
he was brought down
in there
at the
for the stop.
28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now it is up the middle. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Mark down at the 6.
Eric Dickerson, the ball
As of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Dickerson. Touchdown. 49ers.
49ers.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Raiders 3.
So now playing with the lead. touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one to Hooper.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of the receiver, run after the catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
May to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throw again is May. That's dropped off for Allen. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this.
3rd and short. And here is May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They still have all 3 timeouts. And here we go with 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And a Raider 1st down.
Here's May again. He'll step up and run this. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Las Vegas.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Throw right side to Olave. Now the Raiders going to use the 1st of their timeouts.
A 6-yard
They stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
25-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4. Here we go. Play fake. Here's May. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Now, 1st and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Here we go. 1 final play. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Again, here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return.
The Niners take
and
over.
The drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Niners offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. 13 yards first down. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll run on 2nd down. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, 49.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a run going left, and they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Now he is on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second down and 6 now from the 26. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Cut! They'll run. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick to the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down at
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll run here.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen. And it's going to set up 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD.
touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Rams take
So,
over first and 10.
here are the Rams.
At their own
Down by
26-yard
1.
line.
Just over 20 seconds to play. They need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down.
The pass on first down.
Here comes second down.
Roy Glover on the tackle. He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now 4 seconds left. And we get a timeout call.
On the tackle. Tackle made
The
back
faithful
at the 10-yard
roaring
line.
here in Santa Clara. This is third down. One last shot now for Purdy. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
Incomplete.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Now Purdy taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Third quarter begins with a run. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 11-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, what? Hey, report. Report.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That's their first.
And a 49er.
I'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 22 more
They'll go up
yards.
here. First and 10.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. The throw here is complete. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this one in. Randy Moss. Touchdown, San Francisco. Offense good with the extra point. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 10-7.
49ers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work. They're all fighting for yards, and he lost On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Hill.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to take a punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Sit on!
They'll try to run. And he's going to wind up with a 1st down. He's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end of that.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49ers, 1st down.
Sit up!
1st and goal at the 6.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
At the Falcons' 8-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he will dive into the end zone. Dickerson. Touchdown. 49.
Touchdown.
Now operator for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14 to 10.
Niners 14. Falcons 10.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Dejounte Wester now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out, 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.
The 1st down pass. Leroy Glover on the tackle. A big loss on the play. Brings
They'll come up now
down.
for 2nd down.
Hey, get set!
A shotgun snap for 2. That's the all-pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. He gets in there and drops him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Is a safety. Chris Boswell set
So
to
now,
kick off.
after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. Taken at the 19. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
And the
This
49ers
San Francisco offense
down.
ready to take possession of the ball once
1st and
more.
10 at the
And this one
35-yard
now
line.
not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now.
Cut!
This drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard
Falcons
line.
go ahead and take
10
their
yards
2nd
on the
timeout.
pickup.
And
It's
they'll get
2nd
together
and
prior
inches.
to the 2nd down play.
Cut!
With him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll break the huddle Coming up now for first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another 49er first down.
To the ground. He'll get it again.
Eric Dickerson, the ball carrier.
Second
It's
and
a pickup
7.
of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at fast. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brought down by Ernest
They need to get this to the 23.
A loss of 1.
Here's third
Brings
down.
up third and 8.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Eric Dickerson, the ball
Typically,
carrier.
I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at the premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, 49ers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Wester now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Niners take over
From the 35, it's first and 10.
35-yard line.
180. Sit on. 180. 180. Sit on.
To throw is Jackson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And there's 6 more here at the end. Stage 2 for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Yo. Middle. Sit on.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Complete to number
In the
85,
tempo, some hurry-up
David
offense.
Njoku. 19 yards on the play. Brings up second
Lamar
down.
now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Intended for David Njoku.
Hey, shot.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
180. Hey, shot. Sit on.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
David Njoku.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
But at least
As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. Hey. Sit.
And again, it's Jackson. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. David Njoku, the touchdown. Extra point from Auburn is up and good. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The
Vikings taking the field on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Play fake. Penix. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop it. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, on the punt. The 49ers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground. Like you love a physical game of football. You can hammer at the opponent. But today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Short pass brought in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
13 yards.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Fights his way through a tackle. He shakes off another. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's another 49er first down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that, more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hand off to the back. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Ball carrier taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw. Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. 4th and forever coming up.
4th down.
Desperation time here. Put some heat on this. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score a touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Niners 14, Vikings 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Penix now on first down.
The first down pass. Leroy Glover on the tackle.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara.
Second down.
Vikings losing by 4. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for third.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have them in a great spot to end this drive immediately. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept the miscue and take the yards. Moves slated downs to approach here from the 40.
180. Sit up.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Minnesota spends its second time out here. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They give it to him again. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
Tackle made right at
now the Vikings use their third and final timeout.
Third down.
Here we go. Third and less than a yard. Back to the well again. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
The line of scrimmage. A loss
offense
of a yard.
Staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Sit out. 180. Sit out.
Another carry for it. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. To do it, Brock, they can take down this win.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's the handoff. A lot of space ahead. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. He'll come up on first and 10.
6 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running this one left. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And he will score. And there was no time left. And that should clinch the win.
Touchdown.
I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong in the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick them up. Or, if you got them all already, find a new challenge to tackle.